Hello, good morning. Welcome back to our FB Live weekly. So we are the NexTech. We are the IT solution company. My name is Manman.
My name is Al.
We based in Malaysia. So do like and share to your friends or your colleague and the HR department or your friend if let's say they are a business owner, do share it to them. So because today our topic is about why a good staff leave a good company. Yeah, so I believe this one happened to a lot of SME in Malaysia and Singapore that we been collaborating with.
Correct.
So yeah, we have been like collecting all the data. So we are gonna talk about it today. So do comment in the section below where you are from, because we are from Malaysia. So those who are just newly come in, we welcome you. A very good morning. Once again, we are NexTech, the IT solution company.
Correct. Yeah, welcome back everyone. So do leave a comment on where you're from. Say hi. We'll be saying hi. We'll be reading the live comments as we go on. Don't worry about it. So anyways, do tag everyone like she said. Do tag, do share. Send this to your HR, send this to your boss, or even just intro NexTech and Odoo. Just tell them we're doing a live right now. We're going to talk about ERP systems, and especially the topic for today, like Maman said, was that why good staff leave good companies. Why?
We will talk about that later.
We'll
So
talk about it later.
yeah, we have a lot of people coming in already.
Oh,
Hello,
lovely.
good morning. We have Tina Ng from Vietnam.
Hey,
We
we got
also
Nian.
have Aiden from Malaysia.
Hey Aiden, how are you?
Woonman from Malaysia as well. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello.
Hi, Aaron, hello. What's good? Bong, nice to meet you, Malaysia. Oh, Kaiwan, from Indonesia. Okay, cool. Morning, everyone. So yeah, today we're going to talk about why good staff leave good companies. Have you ever had that thought? So let's talk about it. So you see, when you have this one thing, your team is really good. You have good working culture, but you're
Yes.
still losing people.
Yes.
Have you ever felt that way?
Yes, a lot of times. I've been seeing a lot of SME face this kind of issue.
True, exactly.
So this is not about the culture issue actually, but it's about what? It's about their system, the system friction that happens in the daily operation. Because of what? Because of manually chasing data in like maybe WhatsApp or the email, and also doing all these duplication works.
Exactly. All these Excel tasks,
Yes.
basically, constantly chasing WhatsApp. If you feel like you've been chasing too much people on WhatsApp, do send me in the comments. M-E, me. Me, exactly. Same thing. Do you feel like sometimes back then, do you also have the system friction?
Yes, I do have. I do have. It happens to my past experience as well, because we have our own like reports and like the system that we are doing in each department. So we are not sharing with each department. Sorry. So that's why a lot of people they are like chasing each other to get the correct data. That's why.
We have one from Nepal. Wow, amazing.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going? So, anyways, do you ever feel like for SMEs, when you as a business owner, right, do you feel like you're constantly wasting hours for your staff, just making them duplicate stuff? What do you think?
I believe this one happen very frequently. Usually it happens because I do ask my colleagues as well, or my previous colleagues. They usually spend like 2 to 5 hours per day per staff to just do all this manual work like duplication, manual
Okay,
reporting,
understand. Yeah.
all these
So you
2 to
see,
5 hours.
that's true.
per
So
day.
time, as you know, is like also money, right?
Yes.
So it's almost like as if this salary is just being burnt away. Honestly speaking, it's salary being burnt away. So why do you think? If you guys feel like you as a business owner and those salaries are being burnt away, please type me in the chat. M-E, me.
Me.
Anyways, so let's talk about why. So overall, when you think about it, why do good staff leave good companies? It's because of that system friction as we spoke earlier. So you need a proper system that can help your staff talk from department A to department B. Think about it from
Yes.
sales to finance.
Yes, so that is why a lot of SME nowadays they are changing from their own system to ERP system because they can get a live data. They can communicate with each department, so they don't need to like change each department in WhatsApp or emails to get the data as well.
Correct. Yeah. So for those of you who do not know what's an ERP system, it's an enterprise resource planning system. So no longer are the days of you as the boss chasing people for information. Because with a proper ERP system like Odoo, you would be able to track things live, real time, and all in a single source of truth, all in one little app, right?
Yes.
So why are SMEs now moving over to Odoo? That's the thing. So remember, it's always one system, always real-time data, and no duplicate entry. No more WhatsApp chasing, no more Excel mismatches, as well as sales and inventory is now connected.
Yes. So let me talk about one story, okay?
Oh, okay.
The name Sarah.
Oh.
So she is actually a staff who is very, very strong, very, very talented. She's very, very committed as well. So she joined a company. She just resigned the previous company because she wants to feel more ownership. So that's why she joined a new company. She wants to start up and like really fight for it. So that's why when she's joined into the new company, right, everything, because a lot of details are manually in doing manual job, and also in each department they have their own system as well. So that's why she as a salesperson, she's a salesperson, okay?
Okay.
So she as a salesperson, she have to get like all the data. Like let's say there is a potential client, okay? She want to buy something, but she have to check the sales and the stock, whether is it able to fulfill or not. Yeah. So she have to like communicate with the warehouse department to ask whether the sales, the stock, is it enough to fulfill or not. But somehow they actually reply very late, I can say. Maybe it drags like few days to just get an update. But somehow when she get the update, the information is not correct in the system. Because maybe the person in the WhatsApp, they give like, maybe the quantity is 100, but inside the system is only 50. So you can see that there is some gap in each communication, I can say so. So for her side, she has been working for quite some time, I can say. So for the first 3 months, she feel very annoyed because she have to like manually get all those manual data by herself in each department.
That's just wasted time, right?
Yes, she spent like mostly 60% of her time per day to just collect all the information, and sometimes confirm the data is not correct as well.
Not tallied as well.
Yes. So a lot of things happen in the same case like Sarah in a lot of SME. Yeah. So a lot of stuff, first 3 months, yes, they are still okay. Yeah. But somehow, how about 6 months? They start to feel like very frustrated. A lot of people, they feel burnt out. So maybe when it reach the first year, people start to give resignation letter. Why? Because they feel very tired of just following up all this manual work. So it's not that the staff is not good, it's the system they are using maybe is not correct. Because the system is good, I can say. A lot of system is good, but you have to use it wisely, because if your department is big, if your company is big, a lot of departments, you guys have to communicate with each department to get a very good result. Do you agree?
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of communication, we see in one of the comments says, yes, I always have trouble communicating with my HR department. Yes, that is quite true. Yeah, sometimes it's harder to communicate, as Maman just said so, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So let's just maybe talk a little bit more about Sarah, right? Why did she burn out? So you see, she didn't fail due to her skills, but she failed due to messy data, as you can see.
Yes.
So when there's not like clean data, there's no single source of truth. The problem is with companies nowadays is that nothing has a single source of truth. So when you implement an ERP system, you will have something to always refer to, basically. Remember when we said about Sarah? She has about 60% wasted effort, So that's all just from chasing. It's quite bad. Unfortunately, if you feel like a Sarah, do put a Sarah in the comments. Or if you're a business owner and you have a Sarah in your team right now, put a Sarah in the comments. SARAH. You see, strong staffs don't fail due to skill, but it's always due to messy data. All right?
Yes, agree.
So let's talk about, let's say Sarah's business, her boss, let's say. So what do you think is the impact of her boss?
Wow. if like, let's say I have a Sarah in my team, wow, I would be very grateful that I have a very potential staff that can help me to work. But I will be sad if I see this kind of potential staff leave my company because it's a loss. Because imagine that I have been put so much effort to train my staff and she left. So if I want to hire a new people to take over her job, it takes some time for them to adapt as well, to pick up everything from zero. But to pick up again, imagine maybe first 3 months they have to pick up. You're gonna spend another first 3 months just to train again and again, just to make sure that he or she pick up the task.
That's hours wasted already.
Yes.
Speaking of hours wasted, let's talk about this real quick, right? So, what is the impact for a business owner in this? Of course, you counted it. 2 hours wasted. 2 hours a day wasted per staff. That's already 40 hours a month.
Yes.
40 hours a month equates to 480 hours a year.
Wow.
Let's say you have 10 staff, 10 Sarahs.
Oh.
Right. That's 4,800 hours a year lost. So as you can see, that's the hidden salary drain.
Yeah, I believe that one is like 2 to 3 staff just to cover for that.
Exactly. It's like paying 2 to 3 full-time staff, you know.
But you cannot get a very good outcome.
Exactly.
You are paying nothing. You are paying something to get nothing.
Exactly. All that input for no output. It's quite sad.
Yes.
Honestly. If you feel like this is a cost, do type cost in the comments. COST. If you ever feel like time is just wasted on doing the repetitive things, it's just insanity. Think about it. Repeating the same actions over and over, hoping for the same result, is the equivalent of insanity. So please do learn to give a change.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So anyways, let's talk about a little project, right? This is where the payroll budget goes, as you can see. A lot of this just goes into production. None of it goes into your output. Excel double entry, that's 20% wasted. As you can see, almost 45% of the paid total working hours are managed by broken workflows. It's impossible. So let's talk about a real case, right? So think about Odua. When you connect the dots together, we will always provide operational care as well as immediate team relief. We're basically giving support
Yes.
anytime. We won't like drop you immediately.
If you have any question, you can just
Yeah,
to us.
if you have
and
any
we are here
support.
to support.
Exactly. The thing is, why I'm telling you this. So basically, let me give you an example, right? Let's talk about Woolworth Australia. It's a company that basically had a whole total system overhaul. For about 6 years, they spent about 200 million on on implementing a ERP system. But the problem is that the system did not actually work properly. It constantly broke down. Operations constantly disrupted. In the end, they had a massive 766 million write-down.
Wow.
From a 200 million a 200 million system implementation, just skyrocketed quite high.
Wow.
Why do you think so?
I believe it's the system between each department. They didn't really have good communication. Yeah, that is the most biggest fear of each SME, I believe.
That is true. Communication is one of the biggest challenges or hurdles. But realistically, for the Woolworth case, what happened was that the operations had a heavy breakdown, basically. What happened was the system was not working. It's not communicating with each other. What happened was that everything constantly got disrupted. Not just that, it also disrupted operations. It also disrupted their costs, you know. What they had to do was constantly pay back for the ERP system. And then in the end, the staff also could not take it. Workload just doubled. It was supposed to halve the workload, it just exponentially increased. Unfortunate for Woolworth.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
sad to hear that.
Exactly, it's quite sad to hear that. If you guys feel like, okay, never mind. Let me talk about a different thing. Okay? So Woolworth could not implement the system. Why? Because they couldn't just have a better system? No. Let me tell you about Schneider Electric. So Schneider Electric was also doing the same thing as Woolworth. They were implementing an ERP system. They were trying to go from data silos into a much more automated and unified system, basically. So what happened was that 60% fewer issues. They no longer have tickets. For example, Woolworth, they had too many problems, but for Schneider, they did not have any. Well, they did, but it's only 60% drop. Think about it. 60% fewer issues will also means that they have a high efficiency, they have a much more connected system, and guess what they're using? They're using Odoo. They had live data, they no longer had to duplicate data, they no longer had to chase their team members, and finally they can make faster decisions, less delays, and have less workloads. Do you think Schneider made a good trick here?
Yes, they did, because it's about the matter of choosing the right system for your company.
Exactly. So think about it. Woolworth, okay. So the lesson of this story is that it's not don't invest in the system. No, it's not that. It's to be invested in the right system, the one that provides you support all the time.
Yes.
You see? Happy staff equals happy company. Think about it.
I agree.
Any HRs in the chat? Of course. I probably see one or two. I've seen one person tagging the HR. Quite interesting. But yeah, so think about it. Having a proper system will be much better for your operation in the long term. Don't think about the price. It could be expensive. But think about the long-term cost savings you can have.
Yes. So we are not here to teach you how about ERP system. We are here to help you guys to reduce the workload, the manual things that you guys have been doing right now, and also the chasing like WhatsApp just to get the data or manual reporting. These are the things that we are trying to help you guys. So of course, this one we can do like a live demo, but this one we cannot do it here right now every day. Yeah, we can only do it in the webinar is upcoming on the 5th of August.
Yes, exactly.
It's a Zoom session. So that one we will do a live demo to show you guys how it goes for the ERP system, how to reduce all this manual workload, like maybe 30 to 50%. Yeah. So I believe this one can help a lot of SME company.
Exactly. So here, remember, we're not here to explain about an ERP system to you. We're here to show you how we can reduce SMEs' daily admin waste. Do you feel like you're doing admin waste? Do you feel like your staff is doing admin waste? You remember, once you have an ERP system, this drops to 30 to 50%. You can now turn data into real-time decisions and stop teams from duplicating work. As you said, chasing. No more chasing. The full workflow and live demo will be shown in the webinar that's happening on the 5th of August on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Remember, 5th of August, Wednesday, 8 p.m. If you're interested, do comment FIX, F-I-X, FIX in the comments. We will send you a link and you can join our webinar. Don't worry, it's totally free. You don't have to pay anything. You can just sit down and see what we can provide to you. Remember? Anyways, the comment section has been a bit quiet.
Yes.
Please tell me, what wastes the most time in your company? It doesn't matter if you're a staff, if you're a boss. Please tell me, what wastes most time in your company? What do you think wastes most time in your company?
Oh, I believe the waste most time is to do manual reporting.
Manual reporting.
All the Excel thing I have to do. Oh my gosh. That is the worst, I can say.
So mundane. Imagine 3 p.m., you're just finished lunch, and here you are copy-pasting data. Oh, your head's just gonna swing.
Yes.
It's impossible. Do you guys feel like that? Definitely, right? No one has ever been able to wake up and just focus on manual data entry. No. So remember, everyone, so we're not here to explain ERPs, trust me. So we're just here to always tell you that you can turn real-time data into good decisions. You can stop your teams from duplicating work. Remember, 5th August webinar.
Yes.
Oh, we have some comments actually. Let's see. Aaron says, unnecessary or unfocused meetings. Yes, exactly. Think about it. It could have been an email, right? Yeah, that's true. It could have been an email. So when you think about it, that does waste a lot of time.
Yes. We all go through that.
We all once went through that, but don't worry. Once you have a single source of truth, these meetings will reduce and you'll have more time to make way for your actual tasks. See, another one, Mr. Bong Long. Repetitive checking stuff, fear that the data is wrong. Correct. Fearing the data is wrong.
Yes, I also have Manmun here saying that the biggest fear is data entry and reporting.
See,
Oh,
I can
feel
see a
you.
pattern now, right? There is a
Yes.
pattern. It's always data entry. So remember, if you feel like data entry is very, very annoying, we have a webinar. On the 5th of August, 8 p.m. on Zoom, just comment me, M-E, me, and we'll send you the link. All right. So let's just recap everything, what we said off for today, right?
Yes.
First of all, there was, of course, the real issues nowadays of why good staff leave good companies. Of course, it's not the good culture, it's not the good team, it's because of the broken friction, it's the friction of the system, basically.
Yes.
Lost data. Other than that, of course, Sarah. Let's talk about Sarah one more time. So she's a strong staff, but she couldn't keep up because of chaotic. Basically, there was no single source of truth and everything was chaotic.
Yes.
Messy data. And next thing you know,
She feel burnt out.
exactly, she felt burnt out. So other than that, as a business owner, this also impacts you. Whereby 2 hours wasted a day, next thing you know, it's already 4,800 for 10 staff. Doing the same thing over and over. You're paying salary but not getting output.
Yes.
Alright.
And also do remember this thing. When there is one staff resign, there will be the second one and following by the next person and next person. Because you can see that in each department, they have like a team. They have like a group of people, like a gang, you know. So when one person resign, the partner or the friends will feel like, oh, I lost my friend. There's no fun. I need to resign also. So remember this thing. We are trying to help you to avoid this thing happen in your company.
Correct, exactly.
So
Remember.
yeah. So for the 5th of August, the webinar, we are most welcome you guys to join us because it's free. Do send it to your HR department or your business owner friend or your colleague to join us because it's an online session.
Exactly, it's an online session. So let's just continue with the recap. Basically, the Woolworth case Australia, whereby they implemented an ERP system, but they were not able to, they were not able to basically get any value from it. Yeah, that's what. So they were not able to get value out of the ERP system because they were blocked by constantly paying it. In the end, they had the 766 million write down. But when you think about it, Schneider Electric, who also implemented an ERP system, had 60% fewer issues. So you see, it's not about don't invest in an ERP system, invest in the right one that will provide you support all the time. All right? So that's mostly what we recap for today, learning about why good staff leave good companies. It's the system, it's not the staff.
Yes. And also a reminder for you guys, upcoming webinar is happening on the 5th of August, 8 p.m. It's a Wednesday. We are happening on Zoom.
Exactly.
Do share it to your friend. Do mark your calendar as well. Remember to share it to your friend, your business owner friend, and your HR department.
All right. So that's the topic for today. But next week, we're going to talk a little bit something interesting. We're talking about the blame game. Have you ever got
Yes.
blamed before? Exactly. The blame game between sales, warehouse, and finance.
It's gonna happen in next week, Wednesday, 11 a.m.
24th June, save the date. We'll send you a link.
Yes.
All right. So remember, most SMEs don't have a people problem. They have a duplication problem hidden in their system. Exactly. All right.
So once again, thank you for joining us.
Smash that like button.
Yes.
Share this with your friends. Comment what you think about this episode. And please, we'll see you next week and stay tuned.
See ya.
Your business is growing. Most growing businesses don't struggle because they lack tools. In fact, many already use multiple systems: accounting software, CRM, inventory tools, spreadsheets, and more. The real problem is this: these systems don't work together. Data is duplicated in multiple systems. Decisions are made based on outdated information. Teams rely heavily on Excel to bridge gaps. As a result, reports don't match across departments. Teams spend more time managing data than actually running the business. Disconnected systems don't just slow you down. They quietly cost you time, accuracy, and opportunities. If your systems don't talk, your teams become the integration layer. No clear data, no real-time insight, no control. What if everything just worked together? That is where we come in. At NexTech, we help you implement Odoo, turning your operational complexity into absolute clarity. By connecting core functions into a single platform, businesses can eliminate manual processes, gain real-time visibility, and operate with clarity and control. Enter data once, and it updates everywhere instantly. No duplicate data entry, no manual data transfer, no conflicting reports. You don't need more systems. You need systems that work as one. With the recent upgrade where Odoo implemented AI into Odoo.sh, the platform has become a supercharged engine, meaning we can deliver and deploy your tailored business solutions much faster. With this system, your company operates with total visibility, absolute control, and peak efficiency. And with that, your business is finally able to clear away the friction and grow much bigger. Ready to take control of your business? Let's talk. Our team is ready to provide a practical assessment of your current processes and show you the path to total control.